Alright guys, welcome back to another Dokkan Battle video. So we're going to be doing the what should you put in your hidden potential for Piccolo Jr. and STR Krillin. Kind of like overview. We already did it for Goku. If you haven't already, make sure to check that out. I did go over Goku and Tien in that video, so that's why I'm going to be doing Piccolo Jr. and his Sidereign unit Krillin on this one. As always, I'm just going to do a quick overview of the unit just in case you forgot, maybe missed some hidden points, and I'm going to be using Dokkan Wiki, shout out to that, specifically because of the bullet points and how they condense information so that way it actually looks readable compared to the vomit of passive information that it is shot out at you, both in-game and on other websites. So Piccolo activates his entrance animation, and then he gets the high chance of launching an additional super attack for 1 turn. Then he gets the 2 key and attack and defense 150 or 150 101% for 5 turns. I'm going to refer to these things, well, I'll just refer to this. I'm going to refer to this as the intro passive. Technically is not a part of the intro, but because it activates when the intro activates, I'm going to just refer to it as that, just so that way I don't have to call it like start a turn for 5 turns passive or anything. And then I'll refer to this as the intro passive too. But anyways, he gets an additional 20% attack and defense with each super attack performed, up to an additional 100%, kind of like the same as Goku, except it is flipped. So instead of getting 10% per 10% attack and defense per hit taken, it is 20% per attack super attack done. Remember, keep in mind of this. It's each super attack performed, not attack. He gets attacks effective against all types when facing only one enemy, similar to Goku. And then medium chance of launching an additional super attack just built into his kit. Then he gets an additional 60% attack and defense within the same turn after receiving an attack, and an additional 100% attack and defense, and all enemies attack and defense minus 30% as the first attacker in the turn. This is all first attacker in the turn stuff. You cannot put him in the second slot and expect the 60% attack and defense to come in, because it is a comma right here. Just like in how it is over here as well. Right here. Plus an additional attack and defense 60% within the same turn after receiving an attack. Comma. Then it says right here, as the first attacker in the turn. Just to kind of clarify that, because I know that some people were a little bit weren't understanding that part. Plus an additional 100% attack and defense when performing a super attack, and high chance of launching an additional super attack as the second or third attacker in the turn. One thing I will definitely say I am a little bit disappointed about is on the Goku side of things, he gets an additional attack that has a chance of becoming a super. On this one, for whatever reason, they didn't like that, and they made it where it is only a high chance of just launching the additional super, not an additional attack, which is a little bit disappointing, but it is what it is. It doesn't provide that much of a boost, but I would prefer it rather than not have it. And then he just transforms when his conditions are met, which is the HP 50% or less starting from the 4th turn of battle, or when facing 2 or more. I'm sorry, that's the active skill. Or HP 60% or less starting from the 4th turn of battle. So most of the time you can see this where you're going to get the rage form, basically the transformation for 1 turn, 2 to 3 turns, and then you're going to just be able to pop your active skill, because most of when you're able to pop your transformation, it's only like a 10% difference that you need to then be able to do the active skill, unless you just pop this turn, of course. And then we can go ahead and look at Krillin's. The Krillin's a lot easier. Attack and defense 150%. P plus. I am fumbling my words today. Attack and defense 100% when performing a super attack. War Torment category allies, key +2 and attack and defense +40%. Key +2, attack additional. Man, I am terrible with reading. Key +2 plus an additional attack and defense 100% and high chance of performing a critical hit for 4 turns after receiving an attack. Reduces damage received by 20%, reduces an additional damage reduction by 20% before attacking, and an additional 20% when facing only one enemy. So most of the time you're going to have 60% damage reduction because this is a kind of combination, not like 20% and then 20% of that and then 20% of that. So very, 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 very powerful. Krillin gets attack for 1 turn. Piccolo Jr. gets attack and defense for 1 turn with the high chance of stunning the enemy. Does he actually get? No, lowers attack. Okay. And then the other thing worth mentioning is that when you pop the active skill, you can do this and turn on the second attacker and then stick him into slot 1 to get both passives. So one thing to keep in mind though is that you cannot flip this around for whatever reason. I've tried testing it, it does not work. Where I would put Piccolo Jr. in the first slot, pop the active skill, and then see if he gets defense after getting attacked. It does not work, like I was saying, because I think it's because of this specific part right here where it says first attacker in the turn. Probably is because you have to keep him in that slot. I'm not too sure how that part works, but yeah, like I was saying, you can do, and I'll show that later, where he'll have the attack and defense by using the addition or by using the active skill, and then boom, you put him in the first slot and he gets this as well. Alright, let's go ahead and start looking at some of the footage. So I have my showcase and then the 100% showcase, because I, believe it or not, I only have this guy at 55%. So let's go ahead and look at this. Now I am going to be showing him off on the Goku team, because one thing I was sure to do is look at the links. I'm going to show him off on the Goku team in terms of linking partners, because look at this. Look at this. Best linking partners with himself. Best linking partner. After that, who are you running with this? Let me run Hachan. Let me run him when all he needs is a Goku Youth. Okay. Well, let me run AGL Metal Core. Yeah. Let me do that real quick. Hold on. Even though technically he's only going to share 4 links. Yeah. So yeah, look at this. 60%, 50%, 3 key. Where are you? We'll look at this, because it's going to be the same thing. 35, nope. 47%, 7%, 3%. It is a lot less defense, a good amount less attack, but I think it's the same. It was the same amount of key, no? Actually, more key than the crit chance. So 13% attack, and I think it was like 13% defense, right? No. 18% defense. But yeah, here, as of recording this video, there is no unit that can really link up with Piccolo really well. That is an extreme unit and can be put in slot 1. So can't really look at him with extreme class links as of right now. And it doesn't even matter, because he literally has like Dragon Ball Saga links, so he wants to go on the Dragon Ball Saga team, but a lot of the extreme Dragon Ball Saga units don't even link with him, so it doesn't even matter. My bad, I got a little bit of hiccups. Did I show off the defense here? Please tell me I did. Don't do this to me, past Mike. Please. Don't tell me I did this. The quick glance, please, bro. Please, bro. Why are you like this? Alright, what was at least his offense stat? 5.6 million. not bad at all, considering that he has the basically 3 chances to do additionals, right? This is his first one. No, I'm sorry, it's 2 chances. No, it is 3. So this is his second attack, yeah. There. Let me just count that over again. 1 attack, just from doing a regular super. 2, 3, 4? Yeah, 4. Not bad. Even though a lot of them are medium chances, high chances, it's another just pray that you're gonna get. It's like physical Tien but buffed. No dodge physical Tien. Alright. Please tell me you showed the defense. Please tell me you showed the defense. Please. I hate you, Mike. I hate you. I always just look at the offense again. 7.2. I do think that I think he gets more attack and defense while in the first slot, by the way, but it's probably more of a liability to put him in the first slot, I would say. Because he does get a lot of defense post super, so I don't know if I would recommend sticking him in the first slot. If you don't show his defense this turn, I swear. Alright, thank God. 300. Technically, counting to the 100% he's going to get post super, so it'll be around 700k. We'll just round it up to 700k because he's like 200,000 off. So we'll say, yeah, whatever, 700k. Add 30% to that because of his defense from the SA, and it is around. Here, I could actually pull up my calculator. 700k plus 30%. 910k defense, basically. With support, of course, SR Krillin, but definitely not as bad as it could be. Like, he could just be getting Yajirobe support. He could be getting Master Jackie Chun support. Like, there's a lot of supports on this team for sure. 350k basically. What that, I don't think that's fully built up though. I think that was only 4 hits, but his intro is up 8 million. Really, really good right here. Especially if he gets an additional super. Actually, can't remember. Oh, that would have made me mad. Probably did. Let's see. Did I do the thing I was talking about where you put him in slot? To do the active skill. I did not. So that was kind of a misplay on my part. You'll notice that happens a lot around here. So yeah, you can see his intro is down because it is 7 turns. Almost 6 million. He is definitely fully built up now, though. For sure. For sure. 6.3. So now it's more like a 400k attack stat increase per super. Just because he's fully built up now. 6.6. Okay. So we'll say roughly like 16, 17 million in total. Right? As you can see there, like, even with the 3 supers, it was probably better to just stick him in slot 1. But even with the 3 supers, it wasn't enough to save him. That was because his intro was gone. Which is one of the things I was saying with Goku that I am kind of sad about. Is that they gave this guy his intro with no way to really gain it back again. With Goku, he has the post-revive. I really wish they gave this guy after 5 super attacks or something like that, he gets 101% attacking defense, but whatever. I did want to show him though with the thing that I was talking about. Wait, what was? Please tell me you showed the defense. Show the defense. Please show the defense. Don't click those orbs. Okay, 200k. So it's gonna be 400k post super, then plus 30% is gonna be like 500k. We'll say. It's not gonna be like super good, but he's gonna be building up defense just from super attacking as well, which I'm not even technically factoring in. So let's just go call it an even 600k defense that he's gonna get after the first super attack. That's not even counting like the multiple super attacks that he can definitely do, but that's all chance based. I think 600k turn 1 is fine. I don't think that's that big of a liability, especially considering that he could definitely do more than one super attack and then build it up even more. $6.2, that's pretty good. Did we actually get more than one super though? Let me just make sure that I didn't. Let me watch it from the beginning. 6. Yeah. So that was a 6.2. The 7.2. So that was a 15 million attack stat turn 1. So he's got 2 builds up out of his 5. $274k. So that's going to be 550. Then 30% after that is, we'll just say 700k. 700k defense. I don't even think I'm doing the math right on that one, but I'm not pulling out my calculator again. I actually didn't see the attack set. All right, so what was it for 7.2? Yeah. I'm thinking the way that this works, because I wasn't sure of it at the start, but I would think that this right here, it's not multiplicative, of course. This is, I'm assuming. So this is gonna do less, basically. But I think him having this does basically even it out. So after the first hit, he is having more defense and attack than he would have had than if he did not go that. Let me actually just see. Is it in the same way that like Vegeta and Trunks is, where it's just like after the start of the turn, that's it. It activates. Yeah, I think it was. I'm gonna just quickly check that. I want to see, because yeah, it's the first attacker in the turn. Okay, so it is weirded like Vegeta and Trunks. So I'm assuming it works like Vegeta and Trunks too, where he just gets the 100% attack and defense just for being in the first slot. Okay, it's good to know. Yeah, look at that. Okay, we're gonna pay attention to the attacks at 7.2. Sheesh. Another 16 million basically. Wait, did I go over the defense? 700k post super, 30% on top of that is like I was saying before. So this is the same thing I was showing before. Intro is still up. All right, sorry, I'm going too fast. Getting a little restless. 7.8, basically around what we were saying this the other time. So it's we'll just go ahead and assume he's fully built up. Oh, fuck me, I guess. Oh, that's funny. Jesus. Alright, then this is the thing I was talking about. You're gonna go giant form, gonna do all those attacks, gonna bring down his health bar, the health bar of whatever boss you're facing by 1, basically. Intro is over because it is turn 8. We do have the thing right here. Please tell me you checked defense before you transformed. Just please tell me you checked the defense at all before you attacked. Actually, what am I talking about? It's gonna be the same thing, 350k. So then yeah. $650. Or I guess it's 325. But it was right there. It was 325 beforehand. Keep pressing all the wrong buttons. Yeah. Right? I think that's how it works. I'm not sure. We'll just go ahead and assume that's how it works. 3650. Okay. That is with Goku support though. He's giving 50% defense to the entire rotation for being Earthbred fighters and an additional 50% for being World Tournament. So Piccolo is gonna look insane right here. Yeah, this is without intro, 12 million. Like, that is genuinely insane. Unfortunately, we got no additional super attacks because Piccolo Jr. is a bitch. Now let's go ahead and look at this. I was without equipment too, I should have probably mentioned. 400k turn 1? Shit. $1 million. I guess something to keep in mind is that's with big bad bosses and support on rotation. Oh yeah, I think the way that the Truth said it as well is that the way that his passive works in terms of this, with each super attack performed, that I'm pretty sure it procs off of every single unit that the super attack is used against, which is why it was so high. Yeah, we don't need to see that. That was my video. 20 minutes. Okay. Yeah, this is mega wanked though. This is hyper wanked. Mega super wanked. 22 million. Yeah, and Yajirobe support. Like, I don't want to diss on the Yajirobe support too much because at the end of the day, if you have him, you're gonna run him, especially on Earthbred fighters. But man, $15 million. What was his defense stat? Did he even check? Or was I not paying attention? 716k. Shit, man. I guess this guy kind of reminds me of like those gimmicky units. He's like a better version of something like Fizbeers. Like all those units who need to get hit the one time and then they're kind of like, or like Yajirobe, stuff like that. Just like any of those units who just need to get hit one time and then they're fine. He kind of reminds me of stuff like that. Like his best, I showed him mostly in the middle slot because I was running him with the Goku, but like this guy cooks in first slot too, which I didn't really showcase because I didn't really feel comfortable putting him in first slot when he gets a lot of defense post super. Yeah, 2.6. Like his offense stat in terms of his giant form isn't going to change too much between dupes. So that I would say this doesn't really matter. But yeah, it does do a lot of damage. Especially once you got guaranteed type effect of it and all that stuff. This is going to be the same wink that I gave to my Piccolo Junior in terms of the Goku when Goku died, or not Goku died. Goku got shot in his arm. It's gonna be that standby. This is gonna be the same thing basically. 12 million. Yeah, see that first turn was just such a big wank. And it's unrealistic. I want to keep that in mind, I would say. Yeah, no revival. Yeah, just I will say though that like that's probably like an actual strategy. Just put this guy in slot 2, use the active skill on turn 1. Oh, is he gonna wait for the post revive? Wait, what happened? Oh, just didn't do that much. $10 million. That's yes. I don't like the idea of running Metal Cooler Core next to Piccolo, but that's just me personally. If that is, I guess, your playstyle and you're okay with running that. I only have Metal Cooler Core at 55% though, so I might be a little bit hesitant or more hesitant. If you have, I guess, more dupes in Metal Cooler Core, go ahead. Yeah, like sharing this many links where you're just gonna have it where you fucking pop. Well, 6 out of the 7 links. Like I just don't think that's realistic. I don't know. Sorry if I am sniffling a bit. I am a bit under the weather. 10 million. 10 million. Sorry, my 1 million. So like, yeah, he's more than fine. Let me just wait a minute. Wait a minute. His attack stat didn't go up. His attack stat should have gone up. So then, yeah, maybe it's not like Vegeta and Trunks. Because it should have gone up as soon as the turn started. $20 million, basically. 19.6 if you want to be like super. Super picky with it. Yeah, he does insanely good damage. Both 55% and I think 10 good equipment and stuff like that. But let's go ahead and look at Krillin. So we were like kind of throwing Krillin off a lot of the time. So we're just gonna look at him once. I would say not there because he doesn't have all that. He doesn't have his post defense hit from that. This is the second time. Come on, Krillin, show up. Show up. Show up. Alright, there's Krillin. Let's see where he returns. Because it's not going to change at all when Krillin comes back. He doesn't get defense after whatever. Doesn't really matter. Show the defense. Show the defense, please. Alright, you can show the defense now. I will change the past if you don't show the. Okay. What? What the fuck? Did I miss a turn? Or did we kill? Did we kill? Is that what it was? It was. We killed. Okay. Oh. Damn it. That's with the standby though. I don't want to count that. Because you're not gonna rely on the standby. Damn it, did I really not? Alright, let's see if Dokkan ulted it. Yeah, but the thing is that he like threw him off rotation a lot, so you can't really see that. I know that one of my videos has it. Why don't we go check? Alright, I got the video. Show the defense. Show the defense. Please. 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 You bitch. You bitch. You bitch. I hate you. I hate you. Look what you've done. Just show the goddamn defense, man. I know how I feel. When I look at that stuff and I'm like, show the defense, and I just don't care. Wait, what? Why did it go from turn what? Turn 6? Turn 7. Okay. Go defense. Go the defense. I didn't even notice that my thing froze right there. The defense. I hate this guy. Whoever made video sucks. That's all I'm saying. Of course, it's not going to be in this one either, is it? What was that? What was that? Was that a defense? Damn you! Damn you! I hate you! I hate you, Mike! I hate you so goddamn much! Why are you like this? Why are you like this, Mike? I swear, show the goddamn defense, man. Jesus Christ. Okay, there we go. Whew. Almost lost my cool there. There's an 18k. Oof. Yeah. Technically, but I have Master Roshi next to him. But I don't know. I don't like the idea of having a support unit for a support unit, you know? I guess if you have Yajirobe, and like I was saying, you're going to be running Yajirobe if you have this guy. If you have him, and then you run SR Krillin too. Like, Krillin's defense stats going to be even higher. Or, yeah, his defense stats going to be even higher. One thing to keep in note, though, is I put a 600 defense into this guy. 600 defense equipment, so it is a little bit higher than usual. But yeah. So, looking at both these units, I guess let's go over Krillin first. Full dodge. Like, I'll show his attack side here. It's gonna be this maximum attack side, basically. Excuse me. It's gonna be his maximum attack side, basically. And a team that's not gonna be overloaded with supports or overloaded with units that are gonna want to be linking up with this guy. Like, I think this is like a general team that you could depend on. Or just general. My go! He's Shogun! Oh my god, Goku Shogun. Just defends everything. But yeah, let's go back to here. 6 million. So I would say roughly, sure. Do an additional super with the his inner potential is at 12 million, but still 6 million. It's high for a support unit. It's not high enough. I think you should be going full crit into this guy. He's a defensive unit through and through. When 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 parts of his stuff is defensive oriented compared to 1, 2, 3, 4, technically 5. Let's say 5. So 5 offense versus 7 defense. This guy's a defensive unit, but defense stuff. So I think you should go full defense equipment, and then probably full dodge. Because in situations where you're not going to be able to get the super attack beforehand, which, if I'm going to be honest with you, we already saw it, but let me just pull it up. It's like actually, sorry, it was what that was. Where was that? Wasn't here, right? I don't think this was his turn. Yeah. Okay. Sorry about that. So remember, he gets the 100% attack and defense for getting hit. And then he gets an additional 100% attack and defense performing a super attack. Because it's multiplicative, it's going to be 620k defense with 40% damage reduction. So he'll survive most supers. I would probably say the defense is more useful than the 20% damage reduction. But I don't know how close that would come down to. Yeah. So it's just like no matter what, he's going to be taking normals. Like, no matter what. The only time he's not going to be taking normals is if there's 2 enemies and he hasn't gotten his first hit yet. Even if there's 1 enemy, he's probably only going to take damage on his first hit, and that's it. Because after he gets his first hit, 60% damage reduction before attacking, and then 300k defense, you're fine. Like, you're 100% fine. You would need like a 700, 800k basic attack to hit you before you start taking anything. So yeah, I think full dodge is just the way to go with this guy. He's not doing enough damage, and he already has crits in his passive. So you're not going to go for crit. You're not going to go for additional because he's only getting attack raise and defense. I'm sorry, attack lower. So it doesn't really matter, I want to say. I think just full dodge. I think this is just an easy full dodge character. Pickle's a little more complicated. He relies so much on him getting his additional attacks, both build-up wise and just defensively in general, that I think you want to go full additional and then rest crit. I will say though, I said this during the Goku video, say it here, wait for this unit. This unit, I don't care. Doesn't matter what comes out. Doesn't even matter if there's like an LR, Krillin, Master Roshi, and Goku unit that comes out. Doesn't matter. I would still go full dodge in this unit, even if there's events that have more than 1 enemy. Full dodge is the way. This unit, however, is like in the most prime position for just wait syndrome. Because I said it during the Goku video, worldwide Download Celebration is when these units are going to return, when you can pick them up with coins, when you can then you can finally see some of the harder content drop, like how Metal Core dropped during the Red Zone in Part 2. Just wait. Just wait. Because or was it Part 3? I'm not sure. But yeah, just wait. Because if 2 or more enemy events come out and they're like even harder than Red Zone, even harder than Cell Max and stuff like that, I could see the arguments that full crit would be the way. But because this is just going to be like a safety net for you for almost every single one enemy fight, I think you'll be fine. There's only, like I said in the Goku video, there's only 2 hard fights that are 2 enemies, and it's, or I don't even know if you count the other one hard, but the 2 enemy fights in terms of red zones, final bosses, is Gamma 1 and 2, which is actually kind of difficult, and the Mecha Frieza and King Cold, which that one isn't that hard. Like, it's annoying, but it's not hard. So definitely, I want to say wait. They spammed a lot of 1 enemy conditions. This this celebration. So just wait. Wait to put the hidden potential, but if you need to put the hidden potential, I would probably recommend going full additional some crit. Because he's tanking, this guy's tanking everything. Like, he had a 1 million attack stat. I'm sorry, 1 million defense in slot 2 after using the active skill against multiple enemies. Like, okay. he's not taking anything from anything. And then I would say the reason I would say to go full additional rather than full dodge is just because he relies so much on his attack raising. Or I'm sorry, he relies so much on his build-up that you just need that. So like I was saying, if we do get into a meta where the 2 attacks is what you need. I'm sorry, if 2 enemies is what you need, then put full crit into this guy. But if we keep going into the 1 enemy fights and it doesn't really change and they just put that in for no reason at all, go full additional. Because then you could get your super attacks off more often, and then be able to build up more often, and build up faster, do even higher attack stats and stuff like that, and then you're just affecting against all types regardless, so it's not even that big of a damage boost with tips and crits. And then the other reason why I would say to wait is because we don't know what part 2 LR is. So I was saying earlier that it could, if like a Master Roshi, Goku, and Krillin card came out, Kid Krillin, Kid Goku, Master Roshi, that card came out, that I would still go full dodge into this. We don't know what it is. Like, it could be that, and then it doesn't help this guy out at all. But if it is like a Demon King Piccolo who has big bad bosses, Thirst for Conquest, Incredible Adventure, Guidance to the Dragon Ball's Fierce Battle, maybe even Transform. I doubt Transform, but let's just say those 5. So Guidance to the Dragon Ball's Fierce Battle, Incredible Adventure, Thirst for Conquest, and Big Bad Bosses. Those 5 are going to help this guy out tremendously. Because isn't that exactly what this is? Big Bad Boss is tough as... No, because it's tough as nails. But yeah, even still, you can look at just the general thing right here. Oops. Look at the general stat boosts. 67%. That's... Yeah, that's what the... We'll say 47. So 67 and 47. It's insane. If we could get just like a Demon King Piccolo card that does that for part 2. We don't know, so I would wait for at least part 2 before you put the hidden potential in this guy. And then if you can, wait overall until we can at least see harder content that this guy just doesn't demolish in 2 seconds. But yeah, that is all the time that we have for this week. If you guys liked the video, make sure to leave a like. If you didn't like it, make sure to leave a dislike. Put in the comments if you agreed with me, which you probably put in your I almost said Goku, and your Krillin and Piccolo. Let me know what you guys put in your units. Let me know if you I don't know, maybe had different ideas or different opinions on what you should put in these guys. But that is all the time we have for this week. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.